Well, good news and bad news for Alycia Baumgardner. Well, the bad news is that she's not going to get the opportunity to have a passing of the torch fight versus living legend Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano, in a recent interview, said that Alycia Baumgardner versus Caroline Dubois is today's Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, a super fight. And I actually believe in that statement. I think that's an accurate statement. Caroline Dubois and Alycia Baumgardner is in the current pound-for-pound list. That'll be Alycia Baumgardner moving up to fight Caroline Dubois and Daring to Be Great. Both of these girls will be a Daring to Be Great type of fight. Both of these girls are already going back and forth. Caroline Dubois, I've been calling out Alycia Baumgardner. So the good news is that Alycia Baumgardner does have a legacy fight and probably the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. The good news is that that the biggest fight in women boxing has Alycia Baumgardner's name written all over it. So she might not get the Amanda Serrano or a Katie Taylor, but she could create her own, and she has the opportunity and the dancing partner to create her own. Also, Alycia Baumgardner has the opportunity to rematch Mikaela Mayer. That will be a great fight right there. I mean, I believe that's unfinished business. It was a close fight. I did predict that Alycia Baumgardner was going to be Mikaela Mayer, and I thought there was going to be a rematch. The promo was going to be, it was lit. The second fight will be lit, and it will be a main event. You know, so and look, Ellie Scottney, the super bantamweight. Undisputed. You feel me? She just relinquished her belts and moving up to the 126-pound division. She believes that she wants a Amanda Serrano fight, but she also could move up 2 division, and that's still a big fight for Alycia Baumgardner. Tiara Brown, the WBC champion, is also a big fight. Not as I don't know if it's as big as the Caroline Dubois fight, but that's a good name and a good 2 undefeated fighters. You already know that Tiara Brown beat Scott Nicholson. I think that's a great fight right there. So the real good news about Alycia Baumgardner is that she has the most matchup fights. She has the big fights. And put it this way, even if we want to talk about Alycia Baumgardner in a potential fantasy fight of her and Clarissa Shields, it would still be in Alycia Baumgardner's name. Alycia Baumgardner got more mega fights than a Clarissa Shields. So yes, Alycia Baumgardner would not get the opportunity. I already got words that fight is not gonna. It's really not gonna happen. I think it's still. If it were to happen, I still think that is the biggest fight in women boxing. Right now. Amanda Serrano was focused on accomplishing and tying Christy Martin's record, and which she's gonna have the opportunity to do so this weekend in El Paso, Texas, this Saturday on ESPN, right? And she also alluded that this is gonna be her last year, so probably after her, I believe she's gonna win, of course, and get a stoppage this weekend. You know, then she get a farewell fight. Almost like the way that Katie Taylor is getting her farewell fight. And normally a farewell fight is a nice touch up, something to give back to your fan and give a great performance and things of that nature. So that's the good news and bad news in my opinion. I'm still a fan of passing of the torch fight. We don't have a lot of those in women boxing. I think the last great passing of the torch fight, but she was up in age as well, was Cecilia Brækhus versus Jessica McCaskill. But Jessica McCaskill was not as young as well, you know what I'm saying? So that could have been the first true real big passing of the torch fight, in my opinion, of this era. You know, almost like when you know, passing the torch fight, just like a Oscar De La Hoya, Hector Camacho, Oscar De La Hoya versus Julio Cesar Chavez. You know, Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya, the passing of the torch fights. You know what I'm saying? So That I look. I think Alycia Baumgardner will be eventually the face of women boxing, especially with Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor retires. I believe after this later this year. So I think the sky's the limit for Alycia Baumgardner, and I know that, and I think that she should, I think that she should just go along with promoting the fight with Caroline Dubois and keep on going back and forth, because I believe that is the biggest, without the Katie Taylors and Amanda Serrano, that is the biggest fight in boxing. That is the biggest fight in women boxing, and I think the promo will be lit. Again, the rematch with Michaela Mayer and Alycia Baumgardner. Michaela Mayer will probably have to move back down. That would be a huge fight. So, it's inevitable that Alycia Baumgardner will be the face of women boxing. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know who y'all think will win that fight, Caroline Dubois versus Alycia Baumgardner. I'm siding with Alycia Baumgardner in that fight, but I think it will be a hell of a fight. Both athletic, both got pop, both got that grit. Both like to fight. I think I like Alycia Baumgardner's defense a little bit more than Caroline Dubois. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you, God bless, and on to the next.